What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, competitive games from tabletop to video games, and today we're showing you that there's more than one way to stack in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially in Go format. So usually stacking entails drawing the nuts or even top decking the outs. While in this Go format match of Archfiend versus Chaos, we're going to show you that rolling a die you can pretty much stack consistently with. So definitely, this is a very fun game to watch, and I do feel pretty bad for my opponent, but in all, it was still pretty funny. But before we begin, friendly reminder as always to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel a lot, and I do really appreciate it. So let's get started onto the match. So sadly, we might actually be going second. Ooh. You never want to go second in Go format, but it's okay. So we have Terra King Archfiend, we have Card Destruction, Brain Control, Terra King Archfiend, and Shadow Knight Archfiend. Our opponent has Thunder Dragon, Delinquent Duel, Torrential Tribute, Dikochi, and also Card Destruction. I like how this guy thinks. So pro plays. So they're going to start with the Thunder Dragon. They're drawing 2 Jar of Greed. Nice. So that is probably the biggest misplay off the bat is that if you have Delinquent Duel, you want to activate your Delinquent Duel first so your opponent does not get as much information as possible. Because of this, this is why we're going to actually choose to discard or Card Destruction that you're going to see in a bit. So they're going to add the 2 Thunder Dragons, activate Delinquent now, and they're going to go and hit our Terra King Archfiend, and we're going to discard the Card Destruction because now we know that our opponent has 2 Thunder Dragons that are dead in the hand, and we don't really want them to switch that out for something useful. While if they actually did Delinquent Duel first, then we are very much likely to keep that Card Destruction because our hand is like meh. So they're going to set 2, set Dikochi, and then pass. We draw into Giant Trinate. Very nice. We're going to normal summon the Shadow Knight. We're going to attack into the Dikochi. They're going to draw a card. And yeah, and if you're not familiar with Shadow Knight, it's quite simple. So all these Archfiends have pretty much the 2 first same effects. This one is I have to pay 900 on my standby phase. They all have to be paid at the standby phase, unless if you can, then they get destroyed. And then they have an effect if they get targeted, you roll a die, and if you get the result, it negates and destroys the card that's targeting it, which is pretty good. And then they have the third effect. So this third effect, it's not good. It's that any damage that he deals is half instead. But it makes up for it because he is a 2000 beater. So that's okay. So now we're going to pass to our opponent. They draw into Cyberjar, which is quite good. They're going to set it, and then they're going to pass to us. We drew into Heavy Storm, which is very, very good. So we're going to go and activate Heavy Storm. They change Jar of Greed, okay? Then we're going to normal summon Terra King. Terra King is amazing because when he gets targeted, if you roll a 2 or a 5, negate and destroy. And also, it's like a Dark Ruler Hades. So if it attacks a monster or destroys it by battle, negates the effects, so flip effects, grave effects, doesn't matter. It negates it exactly like Dark Ruler Hades. And it's a level 4 or 2000 attack. The only downside is that it can only be normal summon or a flip summon if you control a Archfiend monster. So there's definitely other ways around it, like set it, and if opponent attacks with a monster with 15 or less attack, then at least it flips it face up, or we could just special summon it with ease. Alright, so now we're going to go to battle phase attack, and no effect for the Cyberjar, because it's negated. Then we're going to attack. Our opponent is supposed to take half, so he's going to fix that. And then we're just going to pass to our opponent's turn. So they're going to go draw into Upstart, activate it, make us gain 1000, which is good, because now we're going to be paying quite a bit of life points each of us standby phase, because it's 900 and 800, so 17. Alright, it's not the end of the world, but it's still pretty hefty after like turns passes by. So they draw into Night Assailant, then Card Destruction. So we're going to draw into Sanjan and Nobleman Crossout, which is not bad since we already saw that they're doing quite a bit of sets. So they're going to go discard their hand, then draw, and then definitely that Night Assailant is going to activate to return the Magician of Faith. Power of Greed, good card, always. So draw into Power of Greed, okay. They're going to set the Jar of Greed. Lots of pots this guy's playing. And then they're going to go and special summon the Chaos Sorcerer. Very nice. They're going to set... Actually, I didn't even see what the card that was. Oh, Barkaboon. Good card to set. So they're going to Snatch Steel, target a Terra King Archfiend. We're going to chain the effect, see if we roll, and we do. So it negates and destroy it. Very nice. They're going to go and set the Magician of Faith. Then Chaos Sorcerer is going to go target the Shadow Knight Archfiend. We're going to try the effect again to see. So this was a 4, so it doesn't work. So it gets banished, which is okay. Next, we're going to go into battle phase and then just swing over the Magician of Faith to negate the effect. And then main phase 2, we're just going to set the Sand Giant and then pass from there. So they're going to use Chaos Sorcerer's effect again to go and banish the Terror King, which they should just like put an attack mode and attack into the Terror King, to be very honest. Because of that play, they're going to get punished because we roll another 2, so it's going to negate and destroy Chaos Sorcerer. Pro plays. So then they normal summon Breaker. Attack. Oh, he's at 19. Sanjin's effect. We're going to go get Dustwork Archfiend. Now, Dustwork has the effect that if a Terror King Archfiend is destroyed, I could discard it to re-special summon that Terror King Archfiend. So it's pretty cute plays to do. So we're going to draw. We're going to have to pay again. And then normal summon Archfiend Soldier. Attack with Terror King. Okay, then we're going to go and attack with Archfiend Soldier, and then we get Brook the Moon. It's okay. And also, I didn't mention, but Lesser Fiend is considered an Archfiend. So there's some pro plays to do with this card. Okay, so then they're going to go Jar of Greed on our end phase, draw into Jar of Greed. Wow. Then draw into Magician Faith. They're going to go set the Sanjan, the Jar of Greed. We draw into Shadow Knight Archfiend, flip the Archfiend Shoulder, normal summon Shadow Knight, attack with Terror King. Yeah, I know some of you might be thinking like, wait, why didn't you just like not attack for a game? It's like with no movement across out. It's like no, because Shadow Knight is actually half, so this would actually be only 49, so we were missing 1,000, so it wouldn't be game. So negate and then attack with those two. It is what it is. And then we're just going to pass. They're going to activate Jar of Greed again. Okay, so they get the necklace. Okay, so I never really see anyone really play this, but like it is kind of cute. It's like a free draw if you like. You equip it to a monster. If that monster is destroyed by battle, you choose one of the effect. Either you draw a card or you discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So it's not that bad actually. That's pretty good. Okay, so they draw into Archfiend Shoulder. So this guy definitely has good taste. So he's going to go summon Archfiend Shoulder, go into battle phase, but then he's going to go back to main phase to equip it, and then he's going to attack, so then he could get that free draw. Because it would be pretty pointless if he does discard a random card. Okay, so then he gets Chaos Sorcerer. Oof. And then he's going to go and special summon Chaos Sorcerer and use the effect to target Terror King once again, and we get another 2, which negates and destroys it. Now, let me tell you, that is insane. We got 3 dice rolls in a row with Terror King Archfiend, and they were all 2s, which is insane. And that was just sacking. Like, I felt so bad. Like, first it was the Snatch Steal, then it was the Chaos Sorcerer, then it was the second Chaos Sorcerer. So, like, our opponent didn't have a break. Now, sadly, he did leave, and I was, like, pretty sad because I really wanted to, like, continue the match. So, I thought it was, like, a really cool match, like it would have been. But, oh my god, we sucked so hard. That was just insane. Man, I couldn't believe it. Just getting like those dice roll, and I was so happy it happening on Duelingbook because it would have been very suspicious if it was like live and in person that I kept on getting the results that I wanted. So definitely was very happy about this duel. So looking forward to playing Archfiend a bit more, trying new different like testings and switching the deck like a bit time to time, like just to have like a proper idea like what I want, especially for like the Go format, because I feel like a lot of people like switches like even like the decks, and especially at like depending on like specific local like stores that you go to, I feel like the meta of like that store always changes. If you go to a different store, you won't see like the same players playing like the same decks. So it's very differs like completely, especially like on dueling Burke, you're never really going against the same deck all the time. And that's it for our match. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, Like and subscribe. And if you want to sneak peek at future products we're planning to review here on the channel, you can always follow me on my Instagram, VaughnGear. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.